Hello, my name is Gabriel Ballesteros and I'm the graphic designer for the Med Group, and today I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to use our new web-to-print site. As you can see, I've already logged in and we're at our home page. We'll go through a couple of the functions of how the site works, so let's go ahead and get started. As you'll notice here on the left navigation bar is our product section, and this is where you can find new products that will be available as we get them online. We have a navigation bar up top that has a few other different functions that I'll get into later, along with a Start with Saved item that we will talk about a little bit later on. Let's go ahead and get started with a referral catalog. You'll notice that we see two different versions of our catalogs. We have one that is labeled as member artwork and one that's labeled as variable text. The difference being is one is for members who have artwork that's already been pre-created, and one is for members who don't have any kind of artwork, where we allow you to type in certain fields that are important to your particular organization. Now, the type of artwork variable that you will see will depend on the user account that's been created for you. So we'll go ahead and get started with the mobility catalog, and we're going to select the member artwork version. This shows us a thumbnail of the spaces that we have available to us to customize. So you'll see here this red area here shows the back 8.5 by 11 page that where we can place our artwork, along with an area for a company logo. Let me go ahead and type in our quantity and click Customize. This brings us to our personalization page, where we have two areas where you can upload a company logo and then upload some rear cover image here. I'm going to go ahead and upload a company logo. So I click Upload. This takes me to my image library, where you'll notice I have a few different images available already. In order to create a new one, I'm going to click Add New. Now, if I want to save it to my image library, I would just check Save to Library, and that would place the image that I've uploaded into my image library that I can use at a future point. I'm not going to do that right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just click Browse. I'm going to select the file that I want to upload. Gives me my upload percentage here. Now, your upload speed will depend on the size of the image you're using, along with your particular connection speed. So we'll give that a moment to finish uploading. Okay, so you'll see a small thumbnail of the image that I just uploaded. We're going to repeat the same process with the rear cover image here. So I'm going to click Upload. And again, I could select an image from my image library here. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and click Add New again and browse and find the image that I want to use. We'll give that just a moment to continue uploading. So you'll see another thumbnail here that represents the back page cover that I've uploaded here. Now, I have a couple of options available. I can either click Save for Later or Continue. I'll show you the Save for Later in just a moment. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and click Continue. This is going to generate a proof for me to review. So we'll let that go ahead and finish processing. So you can see that now it's generated a proof. I can move the proof around so I can take a look at it. I can also zoom in so I can take a look at some of the finer details of the proof. I can make sure that everything is exactly how I want it. I can zoom back out. I also have the option to download a PDF proof. Downloading a PDF proof generates a PDF proof that you can then save to your system or to your network, or you can also print it out just in case there may be somebody else in your organization that needs to take a look at the proof and sign off on final approval before you can complete your order. And once that's done, what I want to do is click Accept Proof. I've taken a look at the proof. I've made sure it's exactly what I want, and then click Continue. If I don't check Accept Proof and click Continue, I can't go beyond this step. So the only way I can do that is to click Accept Proof and click Continue. You'll notice here it brings us to our shopping cart, which has 5 steps in it. You can see that we have the items that you've ordered, along with the quantity and the dollar amount associated with that. We also have an area here for item notes that allows you to put in any kind of information that is important to your particular organization or to this order. For instance, if you have a PO number that you need associated with this order, you can input that information in here. If I want to change the quantity, I can do so. And just type in a new quantity and click Update Cart. It will then recalculate the cost of the order, as you can see here. We also have a schedule for future date. This allows you to put in a future date for your particular order, and the order will then be generated and shipped to you at that time. We also have an area for a coupon. This allows you to put in a promo code. So if you have one of those, you can go ahead and use that. I'm going to go ahead and click Checkout. This brings me to my shipping options. This gives you your shipping address here. There's a drop-down menu. As you can see, I have quite a few shipping addresses that I've already used. I can select one of these addresses here. I can also go in and input a new shipping address. So for members who have multiple locations, you can go ahead and save as many locations as you need into this drop-down menu here. So within just a couple of clicks, you can select the address that's appropriate for this particular order and move on. Now we also have our shipping methods here. We have a variety of shipping methods available for you to use. So depending on how quickly you need to get your order, you can select the appropriate method. I'm going to go ahead and select ground and checkout. This moves me on to my payment options. We have 2 different types of options. We have Bill Me and Bill Me using Med Rewards points. Bill Me is the typical option that most members will use. We also have the Bill Me for Bill Me using Med Rewards points. So if you have Med Rewards points that you want to use for an order, you can select that option, and then your Med Rewards points will be applied to that order. So now I'm going to go ahead and just select Bill Me and continue checkout. We're at the final step here. It shows me my billing address, my shipping address, how I'm billed, and the items that I've ordered. And you'll notice here that there's edit functions for each one of these options. This way, if you have an issue, if you put in the wrong billing address or the wrong shipping address, the wrong billing method, or the wrong item, you can always go back and make a change. At this point, I see that everything is correct, and this is exactly how I want it. So I would then continue by clicking Checkout. Now, this is the final step. So if I were to click Checkout, that would generate an order. And just as a side note, once you do that, it's virtually impossible to go back and make any kind of changes or cancel an order. So we try and give you as many options as we can to allow you to go back and make any kind of needed changes. So I'm going to go ahead and go back home. And let's start with a catalog using the variable text option. So I'm going to click that. Again, you'll see it generates a thumbnail for me to view. It shows all the various areas that I have variable text, along with an area where I can input a company logo. So again, I'm going to go ahead and input my quantity and click Customize. This brings me back to another personalization page. Again, I can go ahead and click Upload. And in this case, I do have a logo that I want to use from my image library. So I can go ahead and just click that image